Well, Mercy, Marley Marl did the bulk of that album. Marley Marl and K Def. Shout out to both of them, man. You know what I'm saying? And I think No Mercy was that was supposed to be a gold platinum album, hands down. I think Hip Hop Ride was like the could have been the biggest hip hop song out at that time. If we
Okay,
had the
I don't
right
want to cut
video.
you off. I don't want to cut you off. Why was that not gold? Why was that not platinum? No Mercy and Hip Hop Ride. There's no excuse for Hip Hop Ride to not be at that status.
No excuse at all, man. None.
You didn't do anything wrong. I mean, is it the public? I mean, you can't say it had friendliness to be on MTV, on the radio, but it still appealed to your hardcore fans. I don't get that.
It had to have been political, man. It had to have been. Because we was #1 on Hot 97 in New York City. Because you know the slogan for the radio station in New York City, Hot 97, is hip hop and R&B or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's like their slogan. So us having a hip hop anthem song, bigging up the entire hip hop name, Hip Hop Ride, saying hip hop on the chorus, that was like the theme to their whole entire everything. So I'll never forget when I seen the Arbitron list, which is the charts for radio and television, right? The Arbitron, we was #1 on Hot 97, man. And rotation, like #1 added song, rotation, everything. Like Hip Hop Ride was coming on every 45 minutes, man. Hour, 2 hours, like all day, every day rotation, right? But the video was horrible.
You didn't like the video?
Oh my God, man. The video was like a disgrace, man. Like the way the light that it viewed us in was corny.
Oh, the lighting,
like,
okay.
We just look corny in that video when I look at it. It just looked corny. Like if I ain't know us personally, I would think we was a bunch of cornballs.
Okay, so you don't like the end of the video where you kind of have the profile shot, you're looking to the side,
None
they have
of
Taj,
that.
they have cue ball.
Nah, that was all. It was cheesy, super cheesy, right? Because the director we used on that video, that was his first video he ever did in his life. He was a new director that my people took a chance on giving him a shot to do the video. You know what I'm saying? Political stuff. So when the video came out, whack, Sylvia, she lost it. She was like, yo, I can't believe they destroyed my song. They destroyed my song. This video, they destroyed my song. That's how Sylvia was basically, you know what I'm saying, what she was saying. So when Hip Hop Ride was cheesy, like to the fans loved it, but
yeah,
to the hip hop family, like the inner circles of hip hop, the artists, all the other artists, they thought we was like corny. Like, you know, they looked at it a little corny. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But then I think we should have came with the song Baby 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 that Marley Marl did. That should have baby. We should have had Hip Hop Ride first single with a banging director, Diane Martell or something. Then a Baby 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 joint for the chicks afterwards. Marley Marl. That was our I Need Love. You know what I'm saying?
Good lady song. So you would take out Mad Props and replace it with Baby Baby Baby?
Yeah, I never liked Mad Props.
Boggling my mind. You don't like Hip Hop Ride's video? You don't like Mad Props? Are you kidding me?
I don't like us. I don't like.
You told me that before. You weren't a fan or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, like when I look back, I don't like. I just think I look cheesy. Like that's me personally. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure when Beyonce looked back at Destiny's Child, she feels the same way. She couldn't blossom into Beyonce until she left those other two because it was just a cheesy look. You know what I'm saying?
So it's not that you're not proud of your accomplishments with the youngsters, but you're not spending all day watching your videos on YouTube or something.
Nah, not at all, man. That was like 20-something years ago. I'll look crazy sitting around watching this stuff all day.
So a point I wanted to bring up with Hip Hop Ride is, so I grew up in a rural area, kind of a country area. Most people, I mean, there's a couple people like myself that went out of their way. I had Vibe magazine. I go out of my way to follow hip hop. Most people didn't know much about rap at all, unless it was like MC Hammer, you can't touch this. But I went to the DJ at a school dance. I gave him the single to Hip Hop Ride. Nobody heard the song except for myself and a couple of buddies. Soon as the song comes on, the girls, everybody's dancing and they're sliding to the left, sliding to the right. There was no official dance, right? But we just put that together because it was that good of a song.
Yeah, man. I seen a video on Instagram of a whole arena in Johannesburg, Africa, doing the slide with Hip Hop Ride blasting in the speakers in the arena in Africa. So it's on my page. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I did see that. Yeah.
But it stops right at the part when he starts sliding. Like it played at first for a couple weeks or whatever, and then all of a sudden it freezes on that part on my page for some reason. I don't know why, man. But yeah, man, Hip Hop Ride, people used to slide to that song. I think it's because they seen, the girls sliding in the video or whatever. Because we had choreography in that video. Like there's dancers and everything in that video.
That's what tells me there's some type of something that doesn't make sense. It's almost bullshit that it wasn't platinum. You know what I mean? Because again, I lived in a country area. Nobody heard that song. They didn't know the dance, and they just picked up on it as soon as they heard the first hook.
Yeah, man, that song is a super duper hit. It was all politics, man. Our politics never was right.
And it was big. I don't want to say it wasn't. It should have been even bigger. It was very bigger. It was a very big song, has a great following still to this day. So I don't want to downplay anything.
Yeah, it even had the West Coast vibe to it with the little sound that comes in on the chorus and all of that. It had like a West Coast bounce a little bit to it. They was playing it out LA and everything. I was out LA, like, you know what I'm saying? The song was popping out LA too. It was popping on the West. It was popping in the East. You know what I mean? And at that time, the East and the West was the whole music industry sound. It wasn't the South like yet. You know what I mean? So we could have had that joint could have been one of the biggest songs in hip hop at that time.
I don't just say that because I'm talking to you. It's my favorite song from '94. I'm not just saying that because I'm talking to you. Just it literally was.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that, man. Real talk, man. Appreciate that, Nick. But yeah, like when I be thinking about the youngsters, man, it makes me mad. You know what I'm saying? Because it was something beyond my control. Like I did everything I could, talent wise and just all around the board. You know what I'm saying? So, man, something like that, man, when you see, it's just a waste, man. You know what I'm saying? It feels like a waste because it's like, damn, the world should know this. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just all of that for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know if I like the word waste and all for nothing, though. Is that a little harsh? I mean, you guys have a cult following. I mean, you still, people send me emails. They comment on all of our interviews somewhat regularly about yourself and the youngsters.
Yeah, I mean, it may be a little harsh me saying that word, but that's how they make me feel, the people in my circle. You know what I'm saying?
Well, why would you say it's a waste?
I don't personally think it's a waste. I think the way people act like everything was like it was a waste. That's how the way people act towards me and all of that makes me feel like, well, damn, it's not a waste to me, but it's a waste as far as them accepting my credibility, which basically feels like a waste because credibility is nothing but a group of some sort of group acknowledging whatever it may be of yourself that you're trying to, portray and achieve. I mean, receive some type of good response and return from. That's what credibility is. So when that's limited, it makes it feel like a waste. And then it makes you feel like you're in the twilight zone because you know it wasn't a waste, and you know it's only around this environment that they act like that because they're a negative environment. There's haters, whether they realize it or not. Subconsciously, they haters. You know what I'm saying? Knowing, damn, all I gotta do is move and I'll feel like it wasn't a waste. That's what's worse. You know what I'm saying? You feel like you trapped. Feel like Philly never acknowledged our talent, man, because of personal hateful reasons. Because it ain't, it's not personal business. It gotta be hate. Anytime this how you know it's something that's hate as far as me achieving my goals, which is music, right? Because everybody knows I'm a musician, right? I'm a rapper and a producer. That's that's the goal that I'm trying to achieve, right? So when somebody says he's not real, that's how you know they're a hater because what's not real about me? So that means subconsciously you're viewing me as that artist you heard on the songs. So basically you're trying to say I'm not real as far as what I rap about on my songs because other than that, I'm 100% real. So anybody that would say something like that, my success is a threat to them, which makes them an enemy and a hater. So that's basically what Philly said about us our whole career. We wasn't real. That's how you know they
Makes
haters.
sense.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
who is real in the music industry? NWA wasn't real. Dr. Dre talking about he was a gangster and all of that. Like he wasn't no gangster. You know what I'm saying? Ice Cube wasn't a gangster. Easy ain't write his rhymes, and they was the most respected group on the West Coast and in hip hop period. And they was all fake as far as like what they portray, not fake, personally fake, but as far as what they was portraying, it wasn't 100% genuine.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? It was it, it had ghostwriters, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. The stuff they was rapping about, they wasn't living. It was all a facade. So nobody says that about them. You know what I'm saying? Or nobody say nothing about all the rappers that rap about. Like if you listen to Special Ed song, I Got It Made, that whole song's a fraud. I'm pretty sure he was broke before that song ever came out. The whole song he's rapping about, I got a dog, a bone, solid gold bone, and all. Like nigga, you have none of that. Like your whole song, you're rapping about having all kinds of rich stuff. Nobody said that about Special Ed. Oh, he ain't real. The song I got it made, he fraud on that John. No, that's so niggas that be saying stuff like that be haters. So that was the whole Philly saying we wasn't real. That's why they don't acknowledge us. It ain't real. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's a hater.
Right. So I want to dig a little deeper into you saying how Philly didn't give you your love. So we've talked several other times. One of our interviews, I don't know if you read some of the comments in our interviews. Two different girls, I can't remember the name off the top of my head. They actually took a little offense to you saying that, like, what does he mean Philly didn't support him? I have all their albums. I'm one of the biggest Youngsta fans. Are you not necessarily saying it's the fans? It's more so your peers that you would say from Philly doesn't give you the love, or can you elaborate on that a
Right,
little better?
right. The peers.
So it's not the fans necessarily that you're saying.
Nah, it's not the fans. The fans like us. It's
Yeah.
the peers. See, this how the streets go, right? This how black communities go, right? It's all about what's cool in black communities. What's cool. And who determines what's cool are the people that's the most respected and feared within the black community, which is the street people. For some reason, in the black communities, they're the heroes in the black community. Is the drug dealers and the killers and all the dudes that did 18,000 years upstate and 40,000 years in the hole and all of that, like with 20 million bodies. Like they're the heroes in black communities, right? So when you got dudes like that saying that somebody or something is corny, it makes all the other little people underneath of them feel awkward because it's like, well, damn, we know they're not corny because they're the cool people in the like, you know what I'm saying? They're the cool people. So if they're saying it's corny, then am I corny? I mean, I like it though, but they're saying it's corny, which sends a confusing signal. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I mean? Like, so it eventually subconsciously became a situation of if you like them, you're a corny person. If you you like the youngsters, well, you must be corny. Them niggas. That's what it becomes now. This is what these haters made it become. Now, if you
Okay.
like this group, you must be a corny person. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So that's who it's kind of directed towards. We brought up MC Hammer. MC Hammer was the biggest thing. Then all of a sudden, there'd be that certain fan be like, "Oh, you like Hammer? What the hell? He's garbage,"
Right.
or you know what I mean. But 6 months ago, he was the coolest thing in the world to you. So, okay,
Exactly. Same way how
they're
50 did
influencing.
Murder Inc. Same way how
Right.
50 did Murder Inc. and them. Like, oh, you like Ja Rule, you know what I mean? That's
Hmm.
basically that's how it is in the black world. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically what happened with us.
And that could take away
That's
from
what
your
I feel.
fans because somebody, the right people are saying that. Stay away from the youngsters, or are you listening to that? That could be taken away from legit fans that have no reason to actually love you. Like, oh, I guess it's not cool to listen to them or whoever the group is. Got it. Okay,
Exactly.
I see what you're saying.
Exactly. That's what happened with us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's not all to your loyal fans. You have plenty of those that when you say Philly doesn't give us our props.